Alright, so this boss starts off with a bit of running, but there are some twists. First, there are traps all around, so best if you pass all at once or in groups with some delay. Second, there is a little trial before you can even get to the boss. There are 2 mini-bosses, one stays on the side you're running on, the other requires some flying. Since this is an instance in which you cannot fly, the game kindly provides you with a flying sperm. There are circles like this on both sides. Populate both with 5 people to start the trial. Oh, by the way, the traps kill you instantly. If you die at any point of the instance, you have to walk back from the beginning. It is not that bad at other bosses, but on this one it's especially painful. The mini-bosses don't do anything special, but you will switch positions at half HP and do a cone attack. At the start and after the switch they will be immune for a few seconds. It is important to remember to not waste your debuffs. The bosses will have to die at the same time, so the sync of debuffs and the death of the bosses is very important. The bosses do roughly the same thing, it does not matter who is on which side. It is not that easy to see, but the smaller portion is the good spot on this attack. Passing this phase means we can go back to the other side. Time to ride the sperm again. Arriving back, we can start another adventure by running. When everyone has been gathered in a circle, the gates of hell will open. So, this boss does a few nasty things. First, there are 4 smaller body parts. The first one of these has to be killed when the boss turns immune. A slight twist is that it is immune either to magic or to physical damage. So the body part has to be killed by the correct type of damage. When the boss turns immune, a shield will appear around it. In this case, the small yin is the first and it is immune to physical damage, so the magic classes have to work here. The boss will occasionally do this Wrath of the King thing. This zone will kill anything inside, but can be avoided by faith or immune pots. This boss has a main mechanic, which consists of 2 parts. There are green and yellow symbols around. The goal is to match the green to the yellow. The balls are the switches that help you do that. The problem is that it is random that which ball switches which line. Not always are the 3 balls start as turned off, black. Sometimes you can even find that the symbols match the moment the phase started. To figure out which ball switches which line, you have to kill 1 or 2 balls and note the result. There are 8 symbols around, and 2 spinning circles in the middle. Matching the symbols spawn circles too, and by the time the timer on the left reaches 0, everyone has to be in a circle and all the circles have to be occupied. Depending on the color of circle you are in, you will get a color. The 2 colors, black and white, should not touch otherwise both will die. There is a gathering spot on the east. Both colors have to enter the yellow circle here. There are black and white circles along the way. Entering the opposite one will kill you. When everyone has reached the gathering spot, the yellow circle will start moving. Staying in the circle protects you from death, but you can leave the circle for up to 8 seconds before you die. The circle will move around the boss, everybody has to follow it. Staying out too much or colliding with the other color will kill you. Passing the phase lets you hit the boss again. The boss will do AoE attacks all around with not insignificant damage. Again, the boss has turned immune. Big Yong has to be killed. Another Wrath of the King thing, it is harder to physically avoid, but faith works well. To remove the shield, we have to kill the Big Yin. In the second phase, you have to avoid this one too, though it's pretty easy. I have found myself a symbol that spawns being done. Sometimes, you can't even see the green symbols, but it makes no difference.